Are you tough? And then there's the question, are you tough enough? Folks, welcome back to the Prepared Mind channel, blasting out of the bunker, 0 dark 30, asking you the tough questions. Are you ready for what's coming? Are you tough enough? Now, what kind of prompted this topic was the interview that was done with Kid Rock. Not the most moral, not the most decent, but definitely someone who lives, he has FU money, he says what he wants, he lives the way he wants. I think the world would be a better and a different place if Americans had enough money and enough guts to live the way they want. That's why the government takes so much from us, folks, in the way of taxes. So we can't live comfortably, and we can't say, you know what, we don't need you. Now, to the concept of tough enough. Kid Rock did an interview, and he said that President Trump is the toughest son of a bitch on earth. That's a pretty big statement. He said, you know, the President Trump is always talking about America, loves America. It's hard to imagine someone other than Trump being Trump. And I thought about what he said. Now, again, it stands that I don't think Trump is the world's all-time president. You know, I just don't think that. He's not the greatest conservative, not the greatest constitutionalist, not the greatest philosopher, not the greatest, but he is a tough son of a bitch. Think about it. He hasn't backed down. He hasn't quit. And he could have at any time quit, backed down, given up, said enough of this shit. I don't need it. I got all the FU money I need. There's no reason for me to be here taking all this shit. I could just go to one of my houses, one of my clubs, one of my yachts. He could have party every day of the week, 365, not give a shit. But that's not how he's played it, has he? I think he likes the game, folks. Well, hell, you know, I like doing tough guy shit too. But at the end of the day, the more I do, the more it hurts. So I don't do what I used to do when I was younger because, right, it takes a toll on you. But then again, I look at Trump. Man is in his 80s. And he is out there. He is in it. He won't quit. He won't give up. It inspires me in many, many ways. He's a tough son of a bitch. He's not afraid of prosecutors. He's not afraid of attorney generals. He's not afraid of politicians. He's not afraid of lawyers and judges. He's not afraid of the media. Don't you think that's a good thing to have in times like these? You know, is he a rocket scientist? Is he the most moral dude on earth? You know, no, he's none of those things either. But he's fucking tough. Right? He could just say, look, you know, I'm not gonna get in there with these guys. They're gonna beat me up. They're gonna bash on me. They're gonna put me down. He doesn't care about any of that shit. He's living his life the way he thinks he should. That's what Americans do. That's what Americans should do. That's what we should do, is live good lives. I think he's going to stand as an example. He's not the perfect president. Okay? He's not the perfect at anything. But the son of a bitch is tough. And he's fighting. Don't you think that matters? Once again, does he think exactly like me? Not even close. But he's fucking tough. And that's what we need. standing up in the face all these woke sons of bitches with their woke social agenda, their woke corporate agenda, their woke government agenda, their woke economic agenda, their woke environmental agenda. He's tough. Yeah, he needs to stand up to and do a much better job against the pharmaceutical industry. And I disagreed all down the line with 2020 and all their bullshit with Antifa and BLM. They should have been put down like fucking dogs. That was an attempt to take the country away from us. And for whatever, I don't know, by any measurement, you could say they did. Because America cowered behind masks, behind closed doors. This shit needs to stop permanently, and I think it can. But we've got to have a leader who is tough. Who doesn't say, oh yeah, everyone get behind a mask. Next time, look, if you're afraid, you stay in your house. For everyone else, you do what you want. You're Americans, you're free. That's not irresponsible. Freedom is not irresponsible. Freedom is accepting responsibility for yourself. And Trump has done that. He's not blaming everybody. He doesn't. He doesn't run out there and say, it's Biden's fault. It's Obama's fault. He's not saying that shit. He's not blaming Clinton. He doesn't blame everyone for what is going on. And he just handles it. And he's not afraid to call a spade a spade. He's not afraid to call these people to the carpet. He's using the word communist more. No, he's being tempered, folks. Trial by fire, right? There's a fire under his ass every day. How many lawsuits? How many attempted prosecutions? How many people? How many people have turned tail, admitted guilt, copped a plea, right? Sidney Powell, supposed great attorney, argued before the Supreme Court, bows down, cops a plea, like she didn't know what was right when she did it and she did wrong, and so she cops a plea. Not Trump. He's a tough son bitch. Don't you think America would be better if we were all a bit tougher? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. We'd be a lot better off if we are all a good deal tougher. What can you do? I'm going to ask you these questions. What can you do to be tougher? What can you do to make America a better place? How can you act? What behavior can you adopt? I'm not saying change who you are. I'm saying look at who you are. Right? When they're going to use metallurgy. They take steel. And they heat it, and they hammer out the impurities, and they reheat it, and they temper it, and they reheat it, and they temper it, and become stronger and better and more useful. I think that's what is happening with Mr. Trump. The more he gets heated, the more he gets hammered on. It is tempering him instead of breaking him. It's making him stronger. It's making him better. It's making him more useful that way. I think we should all do that and be that to the best of our ability. Not everyone is Trump, folks. Not even close, right? But get prepared. Get prepared and then see everything as an opportunity See everything as a tempering, a hardening. Oh, wow. This road is bad. Don't let things break you. Let them make you stronger, right? Learn from them, grow from them, advance from them. Right? Are you tough enough? Chance favors the prepared mind. Is yours. Godspeed, Semper Fi, and I'll talk to you tonight.